Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, and welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again, as the Washington Commanders go on the road to take on the new-look Green Bay Packers in your 2025 NFL Week 2 Thursday Night Football game highlight commentary. Opening drive for the home team. Jordan Love going deep. He's got Jaden Reed in the end zone. That's a touchdown! It was a hold on the offensive line. The touchdown's coming back, but even worse news for the Green Bay Packers because Jaden Reed would leave the game with a broken collarbone. He might be gone until December, maybe even for the remainder of the regular season. So speedy and successful recovery to Jaden Reed. Very next play, 3rd and 19, Jordan Love dumps the football off, and would you believe the Packers were able to get themselves back into field goal range? But for whatever reason, Matt LaFleur decides to get overzealous, and on 4th and 3, wants to take a shot. Jordan Love makes the right read, unfortunately didn't put enough arm. It's batted down, incomplete. Amos with the recovery. How many times are we gonna see teams not take the points? Just attempt to take the points. I know field goal's not guaranteed, but now you got nothing. What would Washington do with the turnover on downs?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
The mulatto, Austin Eckler, would be stopped in his tracks. Washington would go 3 and out. Green Bay's offense right back on the field. Wait a minute. You could have saw this video early and ad-free. All you have to do is become a member on my Patreon. So either click the link in my description or head over to patreon.com/chiseledAdonis. Not only you'd be helping out the channel, you'd also get all of my content early and ad-free before the internet even sees it. Any little thing helps, I appreciate you. If not, hit the subscribe button or follow button. Anything you can do to help out the channel. I'll see you on the inside. They'd start this drive inside their own 5. Couple plays later, Tucker Kraft mac and cheese, taking advantage of the lactose intolerance of the Commanders defense, going 60 yards all the way inside the 20. How you let that big-ass cheesehead run all the way down the field like that? 3 plays later, 3rd and 9. Look at Jordan Love. Get your bitch ass out the way, pussy. You ain't nothing more than a road bump. Ran this man over. And it wasn't even like he got bailed out because he was trying to go out of bounds. He straight put his shoulder pad right through this man's ear hole. 1st and goal, very next play, Jordan Love, Romeo Doubs, touchdown, Green Bay in front. I wonder how Washington is going to respond. How about another 3 and out and doing absolutely nothing? Following drive, the defense would finally show up and not allow the Packers to drive down the field. First, they would sack Jordan Love, and then on the very next play, they'd force a punt after the Packers would fail to pick up the 1st down. But that's just too bad for the Commanders because the offense can't make a play. Noah Brown down the field can't squeeze the football. Nixon's been kicking his ass all day. Yet again, the Packers start their drive inside their own 5. Couple plays later, Jordan Love with a rifle down the field got his man on a magnificent back shoulder fade, and he kept his feet in bounds. They might have to raffle off his cleats at the AVN Awards. Matter of fact, Rex Ryan probably got his wife recreating this with no shoes on right now. You know he loved them toes. Wait a minute. Are you tired of getting burnt out by your wireless service? What if I told you we had a solution? Because today's video sponsor, Mint Mobile, for a limited time only, is offering 3 months of unlimited wireless service for just $15 a month. 15. Mint reimagined the wireless shopping experience and made it easy and online. No stores, no salespeople. Mint provides 5G coverage to 98% of Americans and 4G LTE coverage to 99% of Americans. Whether you bring your own unlocked phone or you shop for the latest phones on Mint, you can keep your number and all of your existing contacts when you switch. 96% of users rate themselves as highly satisfied with Mint's customer care, but if for whatever reason you don't like it, all of their plans come with a 7-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So do yourself a favor right now and click the link in my description and take advantage of this limited time offer. Mint Mobile is offering new customers 3 months of unlimited wireless for just $15 a month. Let them know I sent you. The Commanders better recruit somebody with the name Juliet, because that's the only way they're going to be able to stop Romeo Doubs on a huge 1st down across the 25-yard line. Then a couple plays later, the lactose intolerance would continue to get abused because Tucker Kraft mac and cheese is throwing Commanders out of the way. Josh Jacobs would take the sloppy seconds, punch his way to the end zone. It's a double-digit lead for the Pack. Every single Commander drive has ended with a punt thus far. This time around, they would utilize special teams, at least on a positive note. After Scary Terry would bring them near midfield, couple plays later, they take a 51-yard field goal from Matt Homosexual. He'd sneak it through the uprights, and we've got an 11-point game. Things might be on the up and up for the Commanders. Finally on the board, 3rd and 11, they would force the Packers to punt because Jordan Love would fail to complete the deep pass down the field despite nearly having 200 yards in just the first half. Commanders got the football back. 1st and 10, Jaden Daniels gonna use his legs. He skirts across the 50 to bring it inside Green Bay territory. 3rd and 4, under 30 seconds left to go in the half. Commanders trying to make something happen. Beautiful pass down the sideline.
Oh!
I don't give a fuck.
Pass broken up, 58-yard field goal for Matt Homosexual. Unfortunately, his leg listening to Jello ball. He might swerve, bend the corner. It missed, wide left. Ensuing drive, under 15 seconds left to go in the half. Jordan Love down the field, got his man there in field goal range. 48-yarder from Brandon McManus to make it a 14-point lead just at the break. Did he just doink, hitting the south upright before halftime? Hold on, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual D, Chiseled Adonis. But of course, you already knew that. And what if I told you you could get your own personalized cameo today inside 24 hours? If you book me over on cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis to get your own personalized video message. I've done over 450 throughout the years, and I've been able to garner over 100 5-star reviews. So whether it's a happy birthday, happy anniversary, just a pep talk, or a roast, if somebody needs to be engulfed in verbal flame, I'm the man for the job. So make sure you go over and book me on cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis. I'll see you on the inside. The Packers would be denied points. To the second half we'd go. Deebo Samuel on the return. Get your bitch ass on the ground, pussy. He planted a man into the turf to take it deep inside Packer territory. Unfortunately, Jaden Daniels would eat a sack. That would back them up to try a 52-yard field goal for Matt Homosexual, who just missed his last attempt. There's legitimately no way. We got 2 Cody Parkey graduates out here. First, Brandon McManus had doinked it at the end of the halftime off the left upright in the south end zone. And then Matt Homosexual doinked it off the right upright in the north end zone. And to make matters even worse and even more scary, they both doinked on opposite sides of the uprights. One hit the south upright, one hit the north upright, 30 minutes apart on 9/11. What kind of message are they trying to send? These kickers might be terrorists. Get them both off the field and somebody tell them to put their motherfucking heads back down. YouTube family, do me a favor and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also hit that like button as well, because it really helps push the video out into the YouTube algorithm so that more people can come and see the content. Furthermore, make sure you follow me across all platforms on social media: Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. We've had unreal motion in 2025, and I'd love to keep that momentum going into 2026. And of course, the content that I upload over there, some of it I can't post over on YouTube because they're gonna end up giving me strikes for community guideline strikes. So if there's some kinds of content that you'd like to see that can't get uploaded over here, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also on Twitch as well. Following the missed field goal, favorable field position for the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love damn near threw a musket to Musgrave. They're at the 35-yard line, and what do you know? They're trotting out Brandon McManus again from 22 yards out. Boots it through the uprights, nearly doinked again, but it's a 14-point lead for the Green Bay Packers. Back up against the wall once more for the Commanders. Help! Jaden Daniels was under duress this entire game. They might as well have been inside his jersey. Nonetheless, somehow they were able to pick up the first down behind Scary Terry. Very next play, look at Zach Ertz hiding behind the offensive line. Makes a man miss. Unk still got it. The well-lubricated knees by way of WD-40 of Zach Ertz goes 20 yards to the end zone. That's a touchdown. Look at the creativity and deception on this play. Homie was hiding behind the center and the guard. Walker barely had an opportunity to react. By the time he figured out what was going on, he was eating the grass. After 3 quarters of pretty much getting taken advantage of, the Commanders would finally wake up. Oh, I should say the offense did, because the defense ain't get the memo. The Packers would drive down the field, take themselves inside Commander territory, and then Tucker Kraft Mac and Cheese would continue to rub his nutsack all over that Washington defense with a touchdown. He's got 6 catches, 124 yards, and a TD. All these knockout commentaries had me thinking, why don't I knock someone out myself? So I came up with 9 knockdown tea, guaranteed to help you sleep longer, sleep better, relax, and restore. Passion fruit flavored, so you know it's good. Simply take it 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep, and our slogan is 1 cup down for the count, 2 cups, throw in the towel. So make sure you click the link in my description, head over to knockdowntea.com and grab your first pack today. For the Commanders, this was like Hawkeye in Endgame saying, "Don't give me hope," only to find out that the movie ends the same way it did in Infinity War. 6:20 left to go in this game, trailing by 3 possessions. They're gonna need a miracle to pull off a comeback, and I don't see the Chicago Bears on the other side of the field. 3rd and 10, Deebo Samuel moving the chains inside the 35-yard line, and then they'd cap off this drive with Deebo breaking tackles to take it to the end zone. After a conversion on the 2-point attempt, they'd cut the deficit down to 9, but it's still a 2-possession game. Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur don't really give a damn about offensive production no more. They just chewing up as much clock as they possibly can. The Commanders out of timeouts, under 2 minutes left to play. Deebo making people miss, but it doesn't matter if you can't make it down the field to the end zone. 4th and 10, they need a game-breaking score. Spoiler alert, dummy, they don't exist. The Packers kick the Commanders' ass, win 27-18, and they would tell Washington to take out their Metro card and get aboard the L train.
You lose.
Failure.
What's for dinner? Fresh hot ales. It's over. You lose.
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.